Welcome back to the Brutally Honest podcast. I made a podcast episode talking about anime, not expecting anyone to watch it or engage with it, but surprisingly, I got people watching that podcast, and there was a lot of comments, and people were like into it, and I'm so happy that you guys responded well to the podcast and actually commented on the episode. Like, I was reading everyone's comments, what they had to say about anime and their input. So there is a little anime community on here. That is cool. So I guess I'm gonna do another talking about anime podcast. Anyways, I just watched 8686. It's known for being the most underrated anime ever. It's literally a 4.9 on Crunchyroll. And it's just not a lot of people know about it, but it's just like one of those solid masterpiece animes. It was just good. Like it's like I watched it and I'm like, yeah, this is a 4.9 star anime. Like it had everything. It had enough drama, it had a good enough fighting, it had all of the things that makes an anime a 4.9. It's not my cup of tea personally. Like if it was not a 4.9 anime, I would not watch it. I'm not really into the cyberpunk type of stuff and like the more depressing, like a little creepy vibe. I don't know. It's not like a scary anime, but it definitely kind of like creeped me out a little bit in the first season. Like I get creeped out easily. That's why I'm more like romance vibes or like I like the strong fighting animes. But it was just so good that I watched it anyways. It's just a good quality anime. Like sometimes it's just nice to watch something that's just really good, even if it's not what I go for. The first season, it like creeped me out. Like it was just sad. And like there was humor, like that good old fashioned anime humor, like some jokes here and there. But like it wasn't something that was like getting me all giddy in the anime. Like it's just the whole premise of season 1 was so depressing that I couldn't get into that like giddy, like feeling when the humorous character starts making jokes. And then there's a second season, and then the humor started to hit and it was like less creepy. Like the pacing of the show is absolutely freaking insane. It has a completely different vibe in season 2, and like they were able to add more like anime humor vibe, and like it was funny, it was cute, it was still like intense and all that, but it was definitely lightened up, and it reminded me of like Vinland Saga. Like they also had like an insane pacing like from season 1 to season 2, and that's how you just know it's like a solid anime, when they can really just switch up the whole show and like add so much development in like the story and in the characters. But the one thing, Vinland Saga, I'm one of those people who only like season 1 more so, but with 86 I liked both seasons. I really liked the pacing there. 86. So yeah, I watched that. Something else I wanted to do is go through everything on the Crunchyroll popular page, like every anime, each one that like comes up, and like let you know my thoughts on it and if I've watched it. Because when I go into Crunchyroll, that is the first thing that I'm doing. I immediately go to the popular page and I see the top animes. Like I'm a top anime type of girly. I love to only watch animes that are 4.8 stars and up on Crunchyroll. Sometimes I'll do 4.7. Like I just like good shows. But one thing about me is I have my specific preferences when it comes to anime. So like I like maybe a little bit of romance, but like a specific type of romance. Or I like when like there's really strong characters, but like a specific type of character. So I get a little picky, and I also like when it's at least 4.8 stars and over. So I definitely have a hard time finding an anime or getting fully invested in it. Sometimes I just have to let go and like just let the different anime dynamic just be a thing, even if it's not like what I vibe with in anime. But let's go through this. So the first thing on the Crunchyroll popular page is Solo Leveling. I remember about like maybe like 6 months ago, it used to be Jujutsu Kaisen, and it used to be One Piece. There's a time where it was that. Now it's Solo Leveling. I saw that on the explore page of Crunchyroll for the longest time, like first thing, and I just didn't watch it, didn't want to get into it. It was like one of those situations where I watched a couple episodes and then I just stopped watching, and I was like, oh, I don't feel like rewatching. But I finally did, and I'm so glad I did, because it's just a solid, good anime. And it has all the dynamics I love. It has like the main characters I like. It has the fighting I like. It has like one thing I really like is when the main character is like really weak and he just like keeps getting stronger and stronger. Like I like that My Hero Academia type ish, or like Hunter x Hunter. Like I like when they get really powerful, and it had that to a T and did that really well. So flawless anime. Second thing we have on the Crunchyroll popular page, like this is the second anime that's the second most popular right now, is the Apocryphy Diaries. I cannot say that right. I know I said that wrong. I'm surprised that this is the second on the Crunchyroll Explore popular page. Usually they have like fighting shonen. I don't know how to say this stuff right. Like the fighting, like crazy action adventure animes. This one is technically a romance, while there's not a lot of romance in it. And it made it second on the Crunchyroll Explore popular page, which that's a big deal for things that are like more romance, like more shoujo girly vibes. I've gotten into it and it's good. It just wasn't great for me. Maybe it is a really good anime. I don't really understand why it's second on the Crunchyroll popular page and why so many people like it. It probably is one of those animes where you have to like, keep watching and it gets better. But I was watching and it was just a good anime. Like it's just anime. Like it's very classic, you know? Like they have the characters and like she solves mysteries and stuff. Like I don't know. Like it wasn't like crazy good. It didn't like pull at my heartstrings like Solo Leveling, but it was just good. So maybe some people just like that simple good anime and that's why it's second. Third on Crunchyroll popular Explore page is Fire Force. I see this one so many times and refuse to click and watch it. I don't know why. I have a thing with animes that are about like sports, like the volleyball anime or like swimming anime, and like even things like job animes. Like I just like saw an anime that was like I thought of firemen, like a fireman anime, and I'm like, no freaking way. Like I'm just not gonna watch it no matter how popular it is. I did recently watch the first episode, and it's a really good episode. And I must say there is like powers in it. It's not like firemen, like an actual just firemen show. Like they have powers and stuff. It's good. It's just not my thing. Like I don't want a fireman anime. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like the villain or like the biggest problem in this anime is going to be things getting set on fire, when I feel like in other like action animes there's just so much more, you know, than just things getting set on fire. Like they have to just get rid of the fires. That's it. Like whether they like get creative with it or not, it's just not for me. Fourth thing on the Crunchyroll popular page is I left my A rank party bloobity blah to help for, what is this, dungeon, like a dungeony, like, you know, like the classic cliche anime title, something to do with a dungeon. I'm not watching this. It's just I've seen too much of this. This is like a copy and paste like anime title trope, something with a dungeon. And like I watched this already with Solo Leveling and they did the best. I'm assuming it's just gonna have all the similar things that like literally so many animes do that are with dungeons or like video games or like adventure, like, you know, like it's just so overdone. And it's just not my thing. If it was my thing, if I was really into that, maybe because I'm not a dude, I just don't get excited about that stuff. Unless it's something like Solo Leveling where it's really good, then I'm going to watch it. I don't want the classic like gamer, like adventure anime. There's so freaking many of those. I'm so annoyed. Like I don't know why there's so many. I think it's literally because there's like anime creators who notice that like those are really popular and they literally will just make another dungeon gaming fantasy anime just so it can be top on like popular page of Crunchyroll, because for some reason that's like all they have on there. Okay, fifth thing on the Crunchyroll popular page is One Piece. That was one that was like first thing on the Crunchyroll popular page for the longest time. You know, it goes in waves with that one, but it's still always going to be like the top freaking anime in the world, One Piece. I refuse to like fully get into it because there's so many seasons. I just don't have the time for it, but I do love the anime. I watched one season of it, and I watched the live action on Netflix, which was so freaking good. Like I really liked the idea of the anime. I would love to get into the anime One Piece, but I just cannot do that to myself with all the seasons. Like, and I know how I am. I'm a binge watcher. Like I need to finish the whole entire series, and there's too many seasons of One Piece. Okay. Sixth thing on the anime, on the Crunchyroll Explore popular page is Dragon Ball Z. It's just Dragon Ball Z, bro. It's just a classic, really, really popular anime. I've never watched it. I just think it built the foundation of anime, basically. It's like what got boys into watching anime. They probably grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and now they watch actual animes. I don't know. I don't see it as like an actual anime, but it is an actual anime, but I'm not wasting my time. I know it's like my thing. It's just popular because it's like the most classic, famous anime in the world. Sixth thing is Shangri. I don't know this one. This is like seventh on the popular page. Yeah, not watching it, not interested. Then we got the eighth thing is the beginning after the end. That's like I don't know, like 8th on the popular page. It's a 3.8 anime, so I don't know why they have a 3.8 anime on the popular page of Crunchyroll. They do that sometimes. It's probably just because it's new. I don't waste my time if I see it's 3.8 stars, especially if it's new and it's already 3.8 stars. Then we have this random one. I don't know. That's another random, like, low rating one. Actually, it's 4.7. That's not bad. Now we have Dr. Stone. We're still in the Anime Explorer page. I don't know where I am, like, what ranking. Maybe this is, like, 10th place on the popular page of Crunchyroll. I watched Dr. Stone. It was really, 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 really good. Really good. Very unique. Loved the concept. It was just one of those animes like I got into and then I just kind of like stopped watching, and I just never watched it again. But I thought it was really good. It's like the crazy scientist guy, and like it's like the beginning of the world. Like cool. I like unique concepts like that. Okay, after Dr. Stone is 2B Hero X. Okay, everyone is talking about 2B Hero X right now. I watched it. Like I'm watching all of it right now. But one thing, oh, they just came out with a new episode and it's dubbed. Holy moly. I literally, like, this episode just came out and I was in the middle of watching it, but I stopped watching it because I liked the original storyline. Like the one with the Ling Ling, I don't know, like that one hero who is posing as another guy and he's not him. And, you know, I like that storyline, and they stopped the storyline to keep going into like past backstories, and it's good. It's good. I just want to keep watching the storyline. Like I want to keep seeing what happens with that one hero who had white hair, now black hair, or whatever. You guys know the whole thing. I don't want to explain. I just want to keep watching that. And they kept going in backstories and backstories. And I know that does build more character development and make it like a more in-depth storyline and like a deeper anime, which is nice. But like there's not enough episodes right now for like me to just like wait around for backstories. Like maybe if they add more episodes, then I'll like watch the backstory ones. I just really want to see what happens to the hero guy, like the main character of the anime. Like I'm so sick of like the backstories, but it's just such a good anime. Like this is like really top-notch quality. At first I was like iffy on watching it because it is a different animation style. It's like 3D and it just looked like too like cartoony. But then I got into it and I was like, no, this is actually the ish. Like, cause they'll change the animation like for fight scenes or different scenes. Like they'll put it into 2D animation or like back to 3D, and like it looks really freaking cool. It's a Chinese anime too. Chinese animes are like on the up and coming right now. They did really well with this. But I guess I don't think I'm gonna really go much more into any of the animes on here because I haven't really watched them. But I also want to say last episode, I was talking about Re:Zero. I was saying Re:Zero, but it's actually called Read Life. I was talking about the anime Read Life, but I kept calling it Re:Zero. That's a completely different anime. Just want to clarify